Hello everyone, welcome to the practical lecture. We had learnt before the topographical maps, the arbitrary lines, eastings, northings, feature of the grid system. I am going to be teaching you first. So the lines that run vertically, okay? So the lines that run vertically, okay? One second. Yeah, so the lines that run vertically are called the eastings. Okay, so the lines that run vertically, these are called eastings. Okay, so the lines which I am going to be showing you. One second. Yeah. So these are called as eastings, and these are called as northings. Okay. So now when these eastings and northings overlap each other, they form a grid. Okay, like this. There is a grid square. An example, this is a post office. So we want to locate this post office 63, 64, 62, 61. And imagine this is 92, 93, 94. Okay, so now which two does the post office lie on? 63 and 64 and 92 and 93. Okay, so the eastings first we'll see. Okay, the eastings, which is the smaller one is 92. That's why we are going to be writing 92, and the smaller one over here is 63. So 9263. So 9263 is where the post office is located. Like this. I'm going to be giving you another example. Okay. So 9293, another example which I'll give you now. So these are the lines. This is the grid square. Okay, and over here is a mountain. Mountain is denoted like this. So example, this is 42 and 43 and 62, 63. Okay, now where is it located? First we are doing the eastings. Okay, so which is for the smaller one, 62. That is why 62 is written first. What we have learned in the last lecture, eastings are written always first. And what is the smaller one over here? 42. That is why we are going to be writing this where the mountain is located. 6242. Okay, so I hope you understood this one, that where the eastings and northings and what is it. Now first what we are going to be doing, example, this is a mountain over here. Okay, a mountain, and we have to denote. Okay, we have to denote the mountain. Okay, so what are we going to do? A mountain is represented by contour lines. Okay, so we are going to be starting off with this circle, not like this. We are going to be making a small circle because this is a small peak, and we denote uh, by the color brown. Okay, so I don't have brown right now, so this is a smaller peak over here, and over here, and this is a steep slope, and here it is a gentle slope which we had learned. So that is why it is more space. That is show that is a gentle slope. There is less space over here. That is why it's a steep slope. Okay, again. Another, and another like this. So as you can see over here, this is steep, right? This will be very hard to climb up and down. But this is gentle. You can easily climb slowly, slowly up. Easily climb slowly, slowly down. That is why this is the steep side. That is why it is a little bit less in space. And if you are seeing this size, this is very much bigger. Okay, and it is steep from this side as well. That is why I have made it a little bit thinner over here. Okay, now let me give you one more example of a mountain. I hope you understood this one. Now this is like this, like this, and like this. Okay, how do we denote this one? This is a bigger plane, that is why we are going to making a bigger center. Okay, now this is a narrow, the gentle side. This is also a gentle, little bit steep, but gentle as well. So how do we make this? So we are going to be making like this because it's a steep side. From here it is a little bit gentle, that is why we are going to making this. Then still steep, but it goes a little bit steep from here as well, that's why we are going to making this steep as well. Now the third part which we are seeing, it becomes a little bit wider, that's why we are making this wider, and it gets more wider from here, that's why more wider. The fourth side it becomes very much wide, so you know, like this. And the last side it becomes very wide, so it is denoted like this. So this is the thing over here, how to denote a mountain from contour lines. This is a mountain. Now we are going to be learning, we have also learned the 4-figure grid reference. We have learned how to denote a mountain, how to denote elevation. Okay. Now we are going to be learning, we have also learned about a gentle slope and a steep slope. Okay. Now we are going to be learning how to make things. We have learned gentle slope and steep slope. Now we have to learn a conical hill. We have also learned a conical hill. Now let's make a plateau. Okay, how do I make a plateau? So example over here, this is a plateau. How do I denote this? So first, as it is very, up, there's so much space over here. That is why we are making this big as well. Then this is okay size. So we are making not this too big, nor this too small. Same with this, not too big, not too small. And the last one, it goes a little bit gentle, so yes, like this. So this is how to draw a plateau in topographical maps. Now, how do I draw a ridge like this? We have to make this a little bit smaller because this is gonna be big like this. Okay, in the second mountain and the third mountain. The first, the second, and the third. Okay, now let's make this mountain. Mountain means not exactly a mountain, a ridge. That means three mountains together or four mountains together, like that. That is called a ridge. Okay. Okay, this is the second one and the third one. It goes a little bit down, that's why we are making this bigger. Like this. Like this. Let's cover all this up. Okay, so this is how you make a ridge. Okay, three mountains together. I hope you understood this as well. Okay, now how do I make a saddle like this? See, this, this, this is just like a drawing lecture, you know. Now let's see how do I make a saddle. Let's make the outside diagram first. Okay, this is very steep. This is for the second mountain. Okay, the first, and the second mountain. So it falls from here, right? So it's very steep. So this is the first mountain. This is the second mountain. So this is how to draw a saddle. Now the next is how to draw a cliff. So what is a cliff? It'll suddenly just come up like this. How do I draw this? And this line will go on and on and on. Okay, now we are going, this is going to be big as well, so this is going to be long, that's why let me start from here. This, then this, then this, then this, this. Okay, so this is how to draw a cliff. I know my drawing skills are not so, like, impressive, but I'm just trying to explain you guys. Now, waterfall. Okay, but till now, what have we done? It's gentle slope and steep slope. First of all, a gentle slope, the contours are drawn close to one another, while steep slope contours are drawn close, and contour and gentle they are drawn wide apart. In plateau, it is like a table, and the uplifted piece it is very big, like I had told you. And with the slopes on sides and on the contour map, plateaus are marked by contour lines, which are very close to one another. Now, conical hill. It is a low elevation hill with the shape of a cone with uniform steepness on all sides. And the contour lines of conical hill are evenly spaced at almost concentric circles, like conical hill, which isn't like a normal hill. Now, ridge, which we have learned just um, sometime before, a ridge, three mountains together. It is a long and narrow elevation that has steep slopes on either side and stands out from the surrounding lowlands. It also acts as a watershed to rivers that flow down narrow valleys to on both of its sides. A ridge can also have several peaks and several elevations. A saddle is a shallow depression at a ridge elevation between two peaks and ridges. So a saddle is this, like this, okay? So that is a saddle. Now a cliff we have just done right now, it is a near vertical land feature. Now waterfall, which we are going to be learning, it is formed when a sudden drop in a river value, where you must know what is a waterfall. Water flowing over here. Example, there's a some mountain or something from which it flows, and it suddenly falls. Example, this is a river. So Niagara Falls is a waterfall. There are many waterfalls in the world. Okay, now when contour maps are very close to one another, sometimes touch, that is known as a waterfall. Okay, now waterfall is a little bit hard to draw, but I'll try my best. Like this, and like this. This is a diagram, not the waterfall. Okay, now the main thing. Okay, over here, this is. Wait, let me mark by blue. This is the water. Like this. So this is somewhat a waterfall. Okay, in a contour line, shown in contour maps. This is how they show a waterfall. Now, what is a V-shaped valley? A V-shaped valley, as you can see, it's like this. Okay, it forms a V. So how do I form that in contour lines? Like this, like this, like this, like this. So this is a V-shaped valley somewhat. Sometimes these are some ridiculous drawings, but what else can we describe these things for? Now the U-shaped valley, it's like this. Okay, how do I do that? Just form some circles like this. This is a U-shaped valley. Oh wait, no, 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 no. Sorry, sorry, sorry. This is a U-shaped valley. I forgot one very important thing of U-shaped valley. Now this is a U-shaped valley, not closer, that is kind of like I'll make it like a mountain. Okay. Now all, so what's a V-shaped valley? They are found on upper course of river where the slopes on either side of the river are steep. The V-shaped valley is easily identified in a contour map with the contour lines closer to each other in the dominant V. The U-shaped valley are found in regions where the action of ice is widening the valleys so that the valleys take the shape of a U. Now what is a col? A col is formed when a land has been cut considerably between two seams at a watershed. It can be identified by the drop of height in contours. Okay. Now this is also how do I draw this one. I'm trying my best, everybody, to make this seem good because this is my first time making drawings with a pen. So it'll increase it. It'll be better with more videos coming up. Okay. So in the textbook, it's something like this. Okay. Same here. Same here. So this is a call. Okay. A call. Now I hope you understood till here. Now there is a lot more left to do, but we are going to be finishing these drawings today. Then it's almost, then there's this nucleated settlement and a lot of theory times. Now what's a gap? Is a low-lying depression of a valley which cuts through a range of hills. This is occupied by a river. So it's mostly occupied by a river. Something like this. If you want to refer, you can refer to the Voyage textbook as well. And this is just a kind of like gap from which the river will mostly flow. Same thing, the exact same thing over here. So like that. The last thing is a pass. There are low valleys or openings lying between two peaks in a range of hills. These are also indicated by a drop. Okay. So the last thing for today is a pass. It's something like this. So, oh, this once, yeah. So this is a pass. Okay, a pass. It's something like this. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you like my first practical lecture, and there will be many more to come. So I will improve my drawing skills if you wanted to know. So thank you very much for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video. Goodbye.